Hey, hello. Hey, this is Richard Blackstone, and I've got a treat for you today. You know, I just got done with a little 4-mile run around the bike trails here in Eugene, Oregon. Behind me is the Willamette River. It is one of the most beautiful rivers in the world, and in Eugene we're blessed because we have this bike path that runs for miles around this river, loops on both sides. This is what I call my sunset run, where I start out a little before sunset and try to end up at dark, but there's a little daylight here, so I thought I'd show you an exercise I do when I'm done running that really helps to stretch me and keeps my back in alignment. I call it my Tadasana exercise, and it's a yoga pose that I've kind of created into a stretching thing. And you can do this anywhere, anytime, so it's really a cool exercise, and I invite you to try it along with me or do it after you've viewed this video. So I'm going to back up here a little. Well, let me explain it a little bit first before we do it. My yoga instructor told me that there's 3 things you got to kind of remember in yoga. First of all, of course, is the breathing. You want to breathe, and when you do this exercise, you take a breath in, and when you breathe out, that's when you stretch, and I'll tell you about that. The other thing is you want to be in touch with your body. You really want to, you know, feel your body when you're doing this exercise. Think about how your body's going, oh man, thank you, I love this stretching. Just get in tune with your body. That's a real kind of a key for me. And then the third thing is to really enjoy the stretch. You know, you're doing it for yourself. So get into yourself. This is something that's going to help you a lot, especially people with bad back problems. It's going to help stretch and align your back. So get into it and really enjoy it. Okay, so I'm going to back up so you get the full effect of it here, and I'll go through the exercise. It's real simple. You can do it anywhere, anytime. Takes about a minute to do. So check it out. You just basically, you take a pose and get your feet about shoulder width apart so you got a nice solid foundation. That's what Tadasana stands for. It's called the mountain pose. And so you take your arms, just kind of stretch them over your head and lock your fingers so you got kind of a church steeple thing, because at the end of the exercise it's going to kind of try to pull your arms apart. Okay, so it's a 6 breaths, and each breath is significant. So the first breath is you just take an inhale and you fill your diaphragm with air. So you take your breath in your nose, fill your diaphragm, and then just the first one, you just kind of stretch about 20%. This is my 20% rule. Okay, so about 20%, so you're not really feeling too much. Okay, take your second breath, and then you do about 40%, and this time as you breathe out, you stretch out about 40%, so you're stretching a little bit on your arms here. Okay, your third breath. Okay, this time it's 60%, so you're stretching about 60%, and you're stretching your arms a little so they're straightening out, and you're feeling a little pull. And what I do now is I feel it like a cord between my head and my hands, and I'm pulling up on my spinal cord. Okay, your next breath is the fourth breath. Okay, when you breathe out now, you're stretching 80%, so you get a pretty good stretch. You're feeling it along the sides of your arms, and you're feeling how they're straightening out here, and you're making a real triangle with your body. And you're pulling that cord up in the back of your head. Okay, your fifth breath. Okay, now you're at 100%, so you're all stretched out, and you're feeling the stretch pretty good here. And the sixth breath. Okay, now you got 120%, you let it all go, and you breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, and just breathe it all out. And in yoga, it's kind of important to breathe all the air out of your diaphragm in the final breath. So that's the yoga pose, and it's really easy. It takes about a minute. I do this after I'm done running. I do it when I'm cooling down, and it just, oh man, you feel so good. But you can do it anywhere. You know, you get up in the morning, you can do it once. If you're in your kitchen, you can do it anywhere. And it really helps to stretch that spinal cord and makes you feel so good when you're done. So this is Richard Blackstone again. If you want to learn more about this, go to my website, www.thebadbackcure.com. thebackbackcure.com. I did this because I cured my bad back problem, and so that's kind of where it's one of my things that I do to cure my bad back. And if you want a cure for bad backs, check out the website, thebackbackcure.com. And I really appreciate you being here today. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, live in love. Thank you again. Bye.